Good morning, students. Today's topic is discrete Fourier transform DFT. Firstly, the definition of DFT. The discrete Fourier transform of the discrete time signal, shortly called as sequence, like x of n, is given by DFT of x of n is equal to x of k summation n0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi by n kn. Here k range is in between 0 to n minus 1, such that it is also called as n point DFT of the signal or sequence x of n. In the same way, the DFT inverse form, that is IDFT, inverse DFT, inverse discrete Fourier transform of the sequence x of k is IDFT of x of k is equal to x of n, that is defined as 1 by n summation k 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power plus j 2 pi by n kn. Here the range of n is in between 0 to n minus 1. And then we can rewrite these equations into the another way, like in terms of twiddle factor, that is nothing but Wn is equal to e power minus j 2 pi by n. Twiddle factor, this is called as twiddle factor. That means in the place of here e power minus j 2 pi by n, so we may introduce the symbol Wn. So then x of k or DFT of x of n is also rewritten like this: summation n0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi n is nothing but Wn. Here is a whole power n. That means it is also e power minus j 2 pi by n whole power kn. So that's why here it is also rewritten like this: Wn power kn plus kn. So here the range of k is 0 to n minus 1. This is the formula for the DFT. We may write like this, either like this or like this. Now x of n is also rewritten like this in terms of twiddle factor, that is k 0 to n minus 1 x of k Wn power, here e power plus j 2 pi by n is there, that's why here use minus, then this one is kn. So here which gives e power minus j 2 pi by n whole power minus kn, hence you can get e power plus j 2 pi by n kn, right? So this is these two are equations for analysis equation and synthesis equation for the DFT, of course. And then here input is that means DFT of x of n means x of n is the time domain representation, x of k is nothing but the frequency domain representation, x of n is here discrete time signal, x of k also here discrete time signal. So now here go to the twiddle factor. So what is that? Wn is equal to e power minus j 2 pi by n. That means this is also called as like this, nth root of unity. Since this is e power minus j 2 pi whole power minus n, e power minus j 2 pi whole power 1 by n, e power minus j 2 pi whole power 1 by n means nth root of e power minus j 2 pi. This is nothing but 1. E power minus j 2 pi is cos 2 pi minus j sin 2 pi. So that is equal to 1. Hence it is also called as nth root of unity. So now here this particular twiddle factor satisfies two properties. The first one is the periodicity property, another one is the symmetry property. So the first one, periodicity property. The second one is symmetry property. So that means here periodicity property means Wn power x plus n is equal to Wn power x. Symmetry property means Wn power x plus n by 2 is equal to minus Wn power x. These two are very important. So based on these two properties we can simplify the twiddle factors calculations easily, right? So now here to prove this, the first one, right? So here consider Wn power x plus n, substitute here Wn value e power minus j 2 pi by n x plus n, then here e power minus j 2 pi by nx plus minus j 2 pi by n, right? Now this is also equal to e power minus j 2 pi by nx into e power minus j 2 pi. Of course you know that a power x plus y is nothing but a power x into a power y. So like that. Now here e power minus j 2 pi is nothing but 1. So use the formula cos 2 pi minus j sin 2 pi, that is equal to 1 cos 2 pi 1 sin 2 pi 0, then that is equal to 1. Now this is nothing but e power minus j 2 pi by nx, which is equal to omega n power x. So in this way you can prove this property. So Wn power x plus n is always equal to Wn power x. Here you just take x means here one variable, right? So you may take nk values like that here, it's okay. So remember this formula. So now coming to the symmetry property. What is that? Symmetry property, Wn power x plus n by 2 is equal to Wn power x into here minus 1, minus Wn power x. So to prove this, here Wn power x plus n by 2 take. Now Wn is nothing but e power minus j 2 pi by n whole power x plus n by 2. Now this is equal to e power minus j 2 pi by nx plus minus j 2 pi by n by 2. cancel here. Now this is equal to e power minus j 2 pi by nx into e power minus j pi. E power minus j pi is nothing but here, what is the value? Minus 1. Since cos pi minus j sin pi, cos pi is minus 1. So now this is equal to minus e power minus j 2 pi by nx, that is equal to minus omega n power x. So omega n power x plus n by 2 is always equal to minus wn power x, right? So here remember these two formulas and these two properties, right? Thank you.